Hello, everyone. I wanted to give you all some of my quick, fast tips to prepare for class. I know some of you are brick and mortar teachers, and yet you're still teaching with VIP Kid or Zebra Kids or GoGo Kids or somebody, Zebra English, not Zebra Kids. So, but you're still teaching online classes, but we still have a life. And so, how do we balance having good quality classes with our lives? And so, I can usually prep for, like, say I have 6 or 7 back-to-back classes the next day. I can usually be completely have my feedback done for the day, already installed into my classes, plus then the feedback ready to go tomorrow, that I'll be personalizing it, and my class is prepped. How do I do this? With VIP Kid, it's really easy because I have a feedback template. I'm also creating one for Zebra Kids. For VIP Kid, I go to our lesson, the materials for that student's lesson, and I look at the feedback, and I've got a lot of feedback in there now. I've been putting new feedback in there. I click the feedback template I most like, and then I've typed in the kid's name and I paste it into my feedback template so that it's ready. I change the pronouns. I change to the child's name. If I know the student, I'm going to maybe personalize it. Also, I always personalize that feedback right after class. I try, and I'm very good at doing this with the VIP Kid, I try to end my classes at 25, 26 minutes so that I can get my feedback put in and then put any notations. A little Bail had trouble saying this word today, and I'll say it. Please write it on a flashcard and practice it, or learn to spell it, or these high frequency words, or practice this sentence frame. I personalize it quickly. I mean, I'm writing a sentence or two to make it more personal for the parents, so they know I actually paid attention to their child. But they've got the general flow. They know where it's going. They know what the child did and if they completed it. I always say you have one of your regulars, but they came on really late, you were unable to finish, or you had to kind of rush through the slides. I make a note of that in the feedback so the parents know why we didn't complete or why the class seemed more rushed. We only had 15 minutes and I had another class to teach. Bottom line, I don't have as many props as I used to with VIP Kid. I do use the Google Slides, and I'm not using it on CamTwist or ManyCam, although I should be. I just use it. I have a dedicated app on my phone. I use Cloud App. And then I prepare this. These are classes for tomorrow that some of them I've already stuck in there. And I start with the last one and I work my way up because they appear. Then I know the first one will be the class. What I always have available to me quickly within arm's reach, boom, I've got them. I have my ABC cards. I have my very expensive Walmart paint color cards. They're kilts. I have shape cards, and I have number cards that are quite easy for me to get to. You see a bunch of props behind me. I don't use them like I used to, but if I am talking about baseball, I can grab my baseball cap, or I can grab the panda bear. I also have lots of stuff down here. I don't grab them all out now like I used to and have them on a table. I will tell you, I use apple and banana a lot. I don't know why. And I use car a lot. I have lots of little cars. I guess the first 3 letters of the alphabet. I also use this stupid piece of fried chicken a lot. Oh, the other ones I use a lot. And a Dollar Tree is a hamburger. And you can see I just have to reach up and grab it. They're right there. I have my whiteboards if I need to really emphasize something. Okay, so I can prepare, like I said, for a VIP Kid class. I'm always done within less than 30 minutes, unless it's one of those brand new supplements and I've never taught it before. I'm going to take a little bit more time. I write each student's name. I take a Post-it note. I divide it in 2. I write, I just grab one. I write the kid's name and I write the last slide so I know if there's anything important I need to really look at. Like this one, I have lots of math. I know to take time and really get that math, leave a little time for math because it's going to take some time. Zebra Kids, I can prepare now pretty quick for those. I look at the slides. I make sure I know how to operate the game. And I go ahead with Zebra Kids and I grab my ABC cards and my number cards. And if I realize it's one of, we're going to be doing a lot of animals, I may have some of my animal props sitting there beside me. Now, the feedback on that is taking me a little bit longer because they don't have like VIP Kids. So you have to go someplace else. I know that Riley has a Facebook page and she has instructions on how to use her feedback. And I use that for one class. But what I've started doing for that, I have started creating my own feedback. With Zebra Kids, what you notice when you're in that feedback, you've got things to the parents, things to the student, and if it's a trial, something encouraging why they should take the trial. So when I'm creating those feedbacks now, I have it kind of in 3 sections, so I know I'm going to grab and paste. I'm just creating actually my own template with the class numbers, and I didn't print it out. And that's how I'm doing that. If it's a trial, then I know I have to also paste something in there and say something about the benefits of having live classes. The child will get, a live teacher is going to hear the student. They're going to know if they're sounding more like a native. They're going to be able to immediately correct pronunciation. So there's a lot of benefits to live classes. And Zebra Kids, it's not so much teaching, they say, but I notice on some of my kids, I'm teaching because I don't think they've looked at the app. But some of them have looked at the app. So, Zebra's still taking me a little bit longer because they don't have, they just don't have everything developed. We can get on so many things. On Google Slides even, they've got great feedback. You can use those and copy and paste them too. So there's a lot of options with VIP Kids. Zebra is some teachers are starting to prepare some free things that you can grab. And I know some people use Feedback Panda, y'all. I am not paying anything to have feedback. I'll create my own and eventually have enough. Maybe a few other teachers with Zebra, if we want to collaborate and create some long feedback template pages with the numbers, that's great too. But feedback is important. It lets the parents know. That's the longest thing that it will take you in Zebra, I think, preparing. Once you know the games, is just getting your feedback ready because there isn't a lot of options there. GoGo Kids, I don't know how y'all do GoGo Kids because I don't teach with GoGo, but the same thing. Have a few props ready. Parents like it, kids like it. I have a few things I can pull out for fun. I have my chicken that I'm teaching chicken. I have a pig. I have an owl. But I can grab they're right here. They're simply close to me. So that is a good way to get your prepared class quickly. You don't want to spend an inordinate amount of time. I was thinking when I first started with VIP Kids 2 years ago, for each class, I was probably taking at least an hour. I would practice slides, guys. I did, and I do practice the games quickly with Zebra right now since I'm new to it, but not like I used to do with VIP Kid. It was ridiculous. And my husband finally said, you cannot. This job is going to be worthless to you if you spend that much time on prep. And so now I can prepare for all my classes in under 30 minutes. Sometimes 15. It depends on how quickly I want to go. I've already got my Google Slides pulled up. I've got a few little things that I can grab if I need to. Have a prop. Don't spend forever preparing for classes. Look at the slides. My biggest suggestion, again, is to put the number of the last slide for VIP Kid. With Zebra Kid, you're going to see the last number, so you know. And if you've looked at the lesson, you know if there's a lot of pronunciation practice or whatever, or lots of games. So just be aware of the slides, flip through them, but don't practice them like I used to do. Make the job enjoyable and make it to where you feel like you're actually making money, it's worth doing. So those are my best tips on how to really quickly prepare for your classes the next day and to get your feedback in fast. And I hope you all have a great day. And this is Teacher Debbie saying, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.